Hello children. Yesterday Mrs. Patterson did a lesson about letter writing, so I thought today I would write a letter to one of the children in my class, and then you'll be able to see what a letter should look like at the end, okay? And as we go through, I'll point out a few of the features that you should try and include in any letter that you write, okay? So the first thing I'm going to write is the address, and the address will go in the top right hand corner. I'm going to use the address of the school, so if you want to write me or Mrs. Patterson or Mr. Jordan a letter, you could send it to the school and it will find them, okay? So I'm going to make a judgment here about where I start to write, so I'm going to come out a little bit, and it goes on the right hand side. So first I write the name of the street, and that's followed by the area, and then that's followed by the city and the postcode. Now this is so if the person who the letter is to wants to reply to you and wants to write back to you, they have your address ready to do that, okay? So I'm going to send my letter to Yusuf. So if Yusuf wants to send me a letter back, he's got the address where he's got to send his letter here at the top right hand corner. So Yusuf is in class 3D. Okay, so that's the greeting, and I've put the greeting on the left hand side of the letter. Okay, so another thing that I'm going to add here, actually I've forgotten to put it on, but I'm going to add it now, is the date. And you usually put the date on just so that the person who the letter is to knows when you've written the letter. Okay, so the date today is the 4th of June. So that will tell Yusuf when I wrote the letter. Okay, right, the first thing I'm going to write is going to be a sentence that lets Yusuf know who's writing to him and why. So I'm going to write, it's Miss Duncan. It's Miss Duncan. Here. And I'm writing to say hello. And to ask you how you are getting on. Okay, so that's my introductory sentence. So that's the beginning of my letter. Okay, I'm going to leave a bit of space now, and I'm going to write the main body. Now the main body is basically just some more information. Okay, so I'm going to tell Yusuf all about what I've been doing since the last time I spoke to him. And the main thing I've been doing is reading. I have been reading lots of books and trying to improve my cooking skills. I can cook, but I'm not very good at it, so I do need to practice. Okay, I have been reading lots of books and trying to improve my cooking skills. Now I'm going to tell him a bit of a funny story. Today I made a cake and it was disgusting, and it really was disgusting. And I've put it in capital letters with some exclamation marks because it tasted so horrible. I don't know what I did wrong, but it was all runny inside. I really don't know what happened. I did follow the recipe, I thought, but something went horribly wrong. We couldn't eat it in the end. My children couldn't stop laughing and are still making jokes about it. They really are making jokes about it. One of them even rang up their friend to tell them how horrible it was. I'm going to put an exclamation mark there. Right, so that's the main body of my letter. So it's just a little bit more information I'm giving Yusuf about what I've been up to. Now I'm going to ask him some questions about how he's been getting on. And I'm going to talk to him a little bit about how he's feeling. So I'm going to leave a line because I'm going to start a new paragraph. It just makes it a bit easier to read if you leave a bit more space. I hope you are well and not too worried about COVID-19, this horrible disease that's going around. Please write a letter back to me and let me know what you have or you've been up to and how you feel. So there's a little bit of a paragraph asking Yusuf how he's getting on. Now I'm going to signal the end of my letter, okay? So I'm going to write a short sentence saying hope to see you soon. And I'm right at the very end, I'm going to sign my name, okay? So I'm going to put yours faithfully, comma, Miss Duncan. Okay, so there's my letter to Yusuf. So we have our address in the top right hand corner. We've got the date telling Yusuf when the letter was written. We've got our greeting here, dear Yusuf. We've got our opening sentence or paragraph. We've got the main body here in the middle, which is the main bit of information, because I can give him lots of information about what I've been up to. Then I've asked him a little bit about himself and how he's getting on. And at the bottom here, I've signed my name and I've finished the letter here with yours faithfully. Okay, so hopefully you'll be able to write some letters too. You could either write a letter to one of your friends maybe, or you could write a letter to Mrs. Patterson or Mr. Jordan and send it to the school address here. I'm sure that they would get the letter and they'd love to hear from you and to find out what you've been doing. Okay, so good luck with that and have lots of fun. Bye.